Hey yo, that's pretty much what Bitcoin just did, guys. It was looking bullish, and then unfortunately we got some bearish news. You know what that means. Accumulation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if we hit 40,000. But yeah, guys, there's some stuff going on. The strike, supply chain strike. And now this Israel stuff really escalating, really escalating. Fear and greed index back down in the 30s. Bitcoin touched 59 today. Altcoins getting slaughtered. The slaughtering, guys. Oh, wrong one. Right back in the trenches, boys. Right back in the trenches. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet today because I'm pretty tired. I was in an attic all day running wire, drilling holes, and trying to locate stuff with like 3 feet of like blowing insulation. And I had to like move the stuff out of the way so I could see the wood to stand on so I didn't fall through the ceiling and stuff. It was just like a lot of work, guys. I'm really tired. And it was like probably 100 degrees in there. So yeah, I had to wash all the insulation off and Insulation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I get asbestos. But yeah, that's probably why I feel kind of tired and sick a little bit. I think I breathe too much insulation and my throat hurts. It's not good for you. But let's talk about something, guys. Let's talk about BlackRock. Something bullish for a second. Expect fireworks. BlackRock CEO issues crazy Fed warning as China's tsunami is predicted to hit crypto and the Bitcoin price. Okay, basically, BlackRock is shilling Bitcoin now, These big guys are buying Bitcoin. They're not stupid, They're not. Just to say that BlackRock is buying Bitcoin at these prices right now. Best believe they are. They probably smashing the buy button like hell right now, loving this shit, guys. Because they know what the deal is. We're not going to World War III. But it is something to shake the markets up. And we possibly could, but there's some of the footage from these missiles. See if I can get this to play. Damn. I guess the old Iron Dome isn't working out too well for him. Don't seem like it. Damn. See, that's why I'm glad we live over here away from that stuff, guys. Hopefully that stuff doesn't come over here anytime soon. But tomorrow, initial jobless claims at 8:30. Gonna move markets. Friday, non-phone payroll. That's definitely gonna move markets. So tomorrow and Friday, we could see some recovery depending on what goes on with the strike and what goes on with this Iran stuff. Here's some news on the strike. Let me just play this quick clip real quick because maybe some of you guys don't understand what's going on with this, so I'm just gonna play this and maybe they can better understand it for you.
Maine and a deal still nowhere in sight.
That's right. The International Longshoremen's Association says it is opposed to any proposal that automates jobs. That's the sticking point. The union says it's a non-negotiable position. Analysts say a prolonged strike could cost the U.S. economy billions of dollars per day.
CBS News correspondent Nancy Chen has the latest from the picket line in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Errol and Lana, good afternoon. Negotiations continue to be at a standstill. The employer group representing terminal operators and ocean carriers says that their newest offer from USMX includes a nearly 50% wage increase and keeping their current policy on automation and semi-automation. However, dock workers, they say this is a defining time for automation and their industry as a whole.
We're looking ahead into the future. Going to work now at the risk of losing our jobs 5 or 10 years down the road is very short-sighted. So that's why we're here.
The effects of this strike are widespread. By one estimate, its economic impact could be up to $5 billion a day. And for each day these ports are shut down, it could take roughly 6 days to clear the backlog that subsequently builds up. These ports handle about 80% of the country's coffee, tea, spirit, and beverage imports, as well as about 60% of medical and surgical instruments coming into this country. Also halted about 76% of vehicle exports. That said, from a consumer standpoint, nothing has been extremely noticeable just yet. Many companies have been preparing for this for months by front-loading their imports and say that they should be in a good position for the holiday season that's coming up in just a couple of months. However, if this strike does go on for more than a week, the first items that you would see take an impact would be produce, which have significantly shorter shelf lives. Errol and Lana.
All right.
All right, guys. So that's pretty crazy. If you live on the East Coast, you might need to get some supplies. You might need to get basic essential things, you know. It's not looking too good as far as that's concerned. That's definitely going to shake up the markets and cause some uncertainty. And here's something else I just want to read real quick. Bitcoin tumbles back towards 60,000 as tensions in the Middle East rise. I pretty much just talked about that, but yeah. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, yes. Bitwise seeks SEC approval to launch spot XRP ETF. I'm not a big XRP fan, but that's bullish for altcoins. If they get an XRP approved, next is going to be Solana. And then next is going to be Cardano. Next is going to be whatever, you know. And then all of a sudden we're going to have all these altcoin ETFs. Hello. That's bullish, my boy. What else did I have? Oh, yes. People are talking about Bitcoin could go down lower to 54. Bitcoin traders see 54,000 BTC price or lower amid Middle Eastern tensions. I just talked about that. It's already at 60,000. And depending on this supply chain strike and this, you know, it's not looking very bullish right now, but you have to zoom out and look at the bigger picture, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on. LCX just listed a new token also. ZRO. I'm not sure what that is. Let me click on it and see. You can see what it is. I'm still bullish on LCX, guys. I don't know. Can I actually look at it? Is this it? I don't even know where it is. Okay, never mind. Never mind. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. You gotta keep believing, boys. Even when it doesn't look like it's gonna come through, it's gonna come through, my boy. That's when it comes through the most, when no one believes it. Don't believe me? Look at the chart. What happened after COVID? Huge crash, followed by V-shaped recovery. What happened when Ukraine shit happened? Huge crash, followed by V-shaped recovery. What do you think is going to happen after this? It's probably gonna fucking recover. Stop being a little bitch. Time to grow you some nuts. Yeah, guys, if you get any value, please like and subscribe to my fucking channel. And with that being said, I'm getting off here, boys. Hold down the fort. And, you know, if you're feeling bearish right now, which anybody would, looking at the stuff going on, just remember, everybody's printing money. Everybody. China, we are. Everybody's printing money, guys. The money, the liquidity pool is filling up. You know? Just keep that in the back of your head when you're feeling bearish, because pretty soon that money pit is going to find its way to Bitcoin and crypto. It's just a matter of time at this point. Plus, it's election year. I don't think the Democrats are going to let this stuff go down like this. You know, they're not going to want to enter a World War III going into an election. They're not going to want to have a recession going into election. I think we kind of are in one. And they're lying about jobs data, and they're lying about a lot of things, because I just got a job. And like I said, guys, I do my research on these things, and the numbers that they're reporting don't make sense. Lose your job and start putting some applications in. When you're competing with 500 people to be a drywall finisher, I would say the labor market is not in good shape. You know, I had to take a whole different job in a whole different trade and start over, like entry level. That's how bad the market is, because there's so many people applying for these jobs. Unless you have 30 years experience, they're not going to hire you, because there's 500 people. One of those guys is going to have 30 years, you know? All the guys that have 5 and 10 years, they're fucked. They have to go find a new trade or find a new job, you know? This is not a good labor market, okay? And if you agree with me, please smash the like, drop a comment about your opinion on that, because it just doesn't add up to me, guys. It does not add up. Does not make sense. The numbers they say don't add up. The Bidenomics doesn't work with me. I'm not a sheep. I know what's going on, and you guys need to pay attention, okay? That being said, hold down the fort, boys.